Good morning, Private Label Masters. How are you guys doing? You know who it is, it's Tim. And it's the first time you've been at the channel. Make sure to go down below, that subscribe button, that notification bell so you don't miss any videos. And you may be wondering, what do we talk about on this channel? We talk about anything and everything Amazon private label related. Right, we got a bunch of videos, so make sure you check out the rest of them. Now today's video is a little different. Right now, I'm actually in Utah at the Sundance Mountain Resort. And I'm out here visiting a friend. One of the things I love about Amazon is it's totally location independent. All I have to do is have an internet connection, which they have a really good one here, and I'm good to go. My business is running the exact same as if I was in my PJs at home instead of sitting here out in this forest. So let's take a look around real quick. Check out the scenery. See, we got these huge trees, and if we look down below, we got like a creek down there running. Super relaxing. It's been nice. I'm out here for about 5 days, and today I'm going to take you guys along with me. Now this video is going to be a little different. I haven't done a day in the life video for quite some time, so we're going to do one again today. And the topic I want to talk about today as you come along with me is one of the reasons why most people fail at Amazon and actually fail to even get started. And that is because of fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of the what ifs. Is that how you feel? When I first started getting into Amazon, that's how I felt. So in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about what's helped me to overcome those fears, to take the plunge, to take on a little risk, and some of the mindsets that I really try to key in. And hopefully they can help you too if you're stuck on the fence. Now before we get started, let's check out the sales for the day, see where we're at. Here we are in the Amazon app. Let's refresh this puppy. Yeah, I slept in. It's like 12. But we're up to 4,721 sales today, the beginning of the month. I don't know if this is in focus, but we can hope so. And what do we got here? So it's 29% down from last month because I'm out of stock for 11 products. Yikes. And but it's up 48% compared to last year, so that's positive. So yeah, we're at 4,721 at 12 p.m. Stay tuned. There's some good info on how to overcome your fears. So here I am at the base of the ski lift at Sundance Mountain Resort. And check it out. Just got me a new hat, Sundance, so I can remember this place. And you know, another thing I got while I was in the store, a bunch of quotes that are on these cards. And I'm gonna share one with you guys. Check this one out. It says, choose a job you love and you will never have to work a day in your life. I can honestly say that I love my job. And it's funny, sometimes people say like, Tim, how many hours a week do you work? Or Tim, what do you do for work? And it's kind of a tough question because I don't even feel like I'm working. Right? So what does this have to do with fear and overcoming those fears to get started in Amazon? Well, a lot of people ask the question, what if, right? What if I lose my investment? What if I source a bad product? I better, I'm not even gonna try. The what ifs are too great. The risk is too great. Well, I challenge you to think this way. Ask that same question, what if? But what if you don't try? What if you never take the risk? What will your life look like? Are you perfectly happy with the 9 to 5? If so, great. If you have a satisfying, fulfilling job, awesome. But if you can't stand your job and you're thinking at another 20, 30 years of working for the man, or you're thinking about going to school, getting in tens of thousands of dollars in debt, in my book, the risk isn't so much what if this or that happens. The risk is even greater of what if you never gave it a shot. That's how I view my life. That's what I view when it comes to Amazon. There's still things that even scare me a bit when I am selling on Amazon. Things that are the next level that are beyond my comfort zone. However, I always think, what if I don't take this risk? What if I don't take the plunge? My life will stay stagnant. It'll stay at that same plateau that it is now. So I challenge you, ask that question, what if, when it comes to if you choose not to jump into the Amazon private label game. All right, guys, I'm gonna keep rolling. See you guys in a little bit. But before I go, I want to tell you guys a little bit more about Sundance. So check this out. The lift runs year round. So, winter you can ski, you can snowboard. But even during summer, it's pretty awesome. You can ride the lifts all the way to the top just for the view. You can ride to the top and hike down. You can ride to the top and they have zip lines that come down, which is crazy. You can also ride it to the top and they hook a mountain bike to it so that you can ride the downhill. Leave all the hard work to the ski lift. So I haven't done either of those, but however, the last 2 nights, they don't run the ski lifts in the evening time, but because there was a full moon, they actually let people ride them. So make sure to check the schedule if you guys can get on that full moon ride the ski lift tour. It was amazing. And if not, dude, check out the zip line, ride the mountain bike down, check out some crazy hiking trails. Beautiful view out here. All right, so I'm finally in the car after walking around little Sundance a little bit. You know how it is when you go on a trip, and I don't know if any of you guys have big families, but my wife has 7 siblings and I have 2 siblings. And so we always got to get somebody something, right? Now I got some nephews. Whew. So we spent a good 45 minutes in the gift shop, picking them up some Sundance swag. But now I'm back in the car, getting ready to hit up the next spot. The next spot's awesome. But one thing I want to talk to you guys about is check out my rental car. So here it is. It is a Mercedes-Benz GL 450. And I actually used Turo. I don't know if you've ever heard of Turo, but it's a super simple way to rent a car. And actually people have started to do like a Turo hustle, you know, like a side hustle to make some money. They have an extra car, and maybe you're in an area that, you know, people come to visit. You can throw your car up on Turo, and you can rent it out for like $50 to $150, and if you have a nicer car, $300, $500 a day, right? And even in some locations, you can rent out per mile. So I just want to drop that to you guys. If you're looking for a little side hustle, you have a car laying around, hey, throw it up on the Turo app. And if you're going on vacation, check it out too. I got off the airplane, I walked out to the pickup area, and guess what? The lady pulled up, I showed her my ID, in less than 10 seconds, she just gave me the keys and we're off. It's that simple. So it saved me a ton of time. It's a way better rental than I could have got at, you know, Enterprise Rental or something like that. So check it out. But while I'm here with you, and before we go to the next stop, let's check out the sales for the day. It is, what is it, 2 o'clock now. Remember it was 12 last time. Let's pull up the app. Here we go. Let's refresh it, and bam, we are at 6,534 now. 280 units sold. Not too bad. Stay tuned. Let's go to our next destination. So here we are, destination number 2, Bridal Veil Falls. Isn't that beautiful? I think I'm gonna go up there. Let's talk about another reason why people are overcome with fear when it comes to getting started on Amazon. I'm not trying to talk anything bad about anybody else. However, there is a lot of information on YouTube and on Facebook when it comes to selling on Amazon. And the big question comes is like, who to trust? Like, how do I know I'm not gonna get scammed? How do I know I'm actually listening to somebody who knows what he's talking about? And that can make you very fearful. So one tip that I have, and use this on any channel, see if they actually sell. And what I mean is you'll start to know pretty quickly if somebody actually is an Amazon seller. You know why? Because they will show you inside their Amazon accounts. They'll tell you what's working for them. They won't make like one video a year ago that showed some numbers. No, they'll be showing you every now and then, showing you what's working, what's not working. Then once you find 1 or 2 that are like that, cut off and unsubscribe to every other channel. You know why? Because it's going to have conflicting information. You're not going to know what's what. Do launch services work? Do not launch services not work? How am I going to do PPC? This person says that. This person says this. Find a couple experts who this is their craft. This is what they do. Put on mute everyone else, all the other channels. That is another way that will help you overcome fears, is knowing that you have solid information that you can put your money in. All right, let's take a closer look at these falls. All right, so here we are at the base of Bridal Veil Falls. Beautiful. Now, we've already talked about the big what if, and I challenge you to say, what if you don't try? We also talked about finding a competent teacher or someone to teach you how to do Amazon. I gave you little tips on how to find them and how to put everyone else on mute. And I really mean that. Even though we like to see everyone else's videos and everything like that, I recommend putting them on mute. But now in this one, we're gonna talk about money, financial. A lot of people are worried about their finances. So here's what I encourage you to do, 2 things. The first one is to make sure you have adequate capital, right? If you're burning on fumes, right, spending your every last penny, you're gonna be stressed out of your mind. Whereas if you've saved up some money, you have a job currently, you know, worst you lose is your investment, and guess what? You have an opportunity to make more money. So what I highly recommend is watching the video on this channel when it comes to building capital for private label. It'll give you some ideas, some tips on budgeting, tips on making an extra side hustle so that you can enter into the private label space and have less fear because you're financially ready. One thing I like to do whenever I go on a trip is to check out the real estate. So check out this place. Amazing. So my last tip about fear, is this whole private label thing real or is it a scam? My last thing that I would say in regards to helping you overcome your fears when it comes to getting in the Amazon game is going after super small, inexpensive item and just see the process work. I'm not saying go build a giant brand. I'm saying just have one product, a little one. Don't try to retire off one product. Go after something ridiculously small that only, revenues $1,000 or something ridiculously small. And then once you see it work, then you can have the confidence to go bigger. All right, guys, thanks for coming with me on my day. It's getting a little more towards the evening. And but before I go, let's check out the sales where we're at. Here we are. We're up to 9,877, and it's about 7 o'clock. So hopefully we get up to around 15 or so today, and we'll keep it cooking. All right, guys. Thanks for cruising around with me. I hope for those of you who are sitting on the fence, don't quite know if you want to jump in, you got those fears. Remember, I challenge you to think, what if, instead of all the things that could go wrong, what if you don't take this chance? Are you okay with that 9 to 5 forever? If you are, then who cares? And remembering how to save up the proper amount of capital so that you're not worried about every little penny you spend. Start out with a little teeny item. Remember that little card I showed you guys. Find a job that you love, you never work. I don't feel like I work at all. And if you're interested in learning how I do what I do, make sure to check out the description below for the full Private Label Masters course. Anyways, I'll see you guys when I get back in town. I'll make another video. I'll see you guys later.